Okay, good morning to one and all. Resolution, reputation, and proposition logic. Resolution, reputation, and proposition logic. Here it is another simple method that can be used in proposition logic to prove a formula or derive a goal from a given set of clauses. By contradiction is the resolution reputation method. Resolution reputation method. Here the term clause is used to denote a special formula containing the Boolean operators not and are. Here any given formula can be easily converted into a set of clauses. The method to do this is explained later. Okay. Here resolution repetition is the most favored method for developing computer based okay systems that can be used to prove theorems automatically. Here it uses a single inference rule, which is known as resolution based on modus quantum reference rule. Here it is more efficient in comparison to NDS, natural detection system, and axiomatic system. Because in this case, we don't need to guess which rule or axiom to apply in development of proofs. Okay. Here, the negation of the goal to be proved is added to the given set of clauses. And using the resolution principle, it is shown that there is a repetition in the new set. Repetition in the new set. Okay. During resolution, we need to identify two clauses, one with a positive atom P and the other with a negative atom not P for the application of resolution rule. Here tabling method for example, not of B or not of A plus B or not A. Here rule number 4, not B, that equal to not of A plus B or not A. That is equal to not of A plus B. That is not of A. That means A plus B. That is A plus B means not A and not B and or B. Here X that means A not A. X means B not. Here algorithm resolution of propositional logic. Convert all the propositions of F to class form. Negate P and convert the result to class form. add it to the set of clauses obtained in one. Okay. Repeat until either a contradiction is found or no progress can be made. Select two clauses, call these the parent clauses, resolve them together. The resulting clauses called the resolvent will be the junctions of all of the letters of both of the parent clauses with the following exception. If there are any pairs of letters L and not L, such that one of the parent clauses contains L and other contains not L, then select one such pair and eliminate both L and not L from the resolvent. If the resolvent is the empty clause, then a contradiction has been found. If it is not, then add it to the set of clauses available to the procedure. Okay, here resolution of clauses. Two clauses can be resolved by eliminating complementary pair or intervals. Okay. Here, if any, from both, a new clause is constructed by the disjunction of the remaining letters in both the clauses. Therefore, if two clauses C1 and C2 contain a complementary pair of letters L not L, then these clauses may be resolved together by deleting L and L from C1 and not L from C2 and constructing a new clause by the disjunction of the remaining letters in C1 and C2. Here, so this new clause is called resolvent of C1 and C2. The clauses C1 and C2 are called parent clauses of the resolvent clause. Here, the resolution tree is an inverted binary tree with the last node being a resolvent, which is generated as a part of the resolution process. The process of resolution of clauses will become clear with the help of the following example. For example, find resolvent of the clauses in the set ARB, not ARB, CR, not B, negative. Okay. Here the method of resolution is shown in figure. Okay. A few facts in propositional logic. Given axioms P, class form P and Q implies R, not P or not Q. Okay. S or T implies Q, not S or Q, not T or Q. This is a relation in propositional logic. What is the resolution is one kind of proof technique that works this way. Select two clauses that contain conflicting terms, combine those two clauses and cancel out the conflicting terms. For example, we have the following statement. If it is a pleasant day, you will do strawberry picking. If you are doing strawberry picking, you are happy. These are two statements. Statement one, if it is a pleasant day, you will do strawberry picking. If you are doing strawberry picking, you are happy. Here, above statements can be written in propositional logic like this. Strawberry picking are not pleasant. And second statement, happy are not strawberry picking. Here, two statements. Okay. It is pleasant day, you will do strawberry picking. In propositional logic, strawberry picking implies pleasant. Pleasant doesn't mean happy implies strawberry picking. Here, by solving these two clauses and cancelling out the conflicting terms, strawberry picking and strawberry picking, not strawberry picking, we can have one new clause that is not pleasant or happy. Happy. How see the here strawberry picking are not pleasant. Happy or strawberry picking that is pleasant, not pleasant or happy. Okay. Strawberry picking or negative, happy or strawberry picking that is not pleasant or happy. When we write above new clause in infer or implies form, we have pleasant, happy or happy to or pleasant to happy. These are two cases. Okay. That means if it is pleasant day, you are happy. That means if it is a pleasant day, you are happy. But sometimes from the collection of the statements we have, we want to know the answer of the question. Is it possible to prove some other statement from what we actually know? In order to prove this, we need to make some inferences. And those other statements can be shown true using repetition proof. Okay, repetition proof method, that is proof by contradiction using resolution. So for the asked goal, we will negate the goal and we will add it to the given statements to prove the contradiction. Here, let's see an example to understand how resolution and refutation work. Here we have another example in the below example. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1 represent the English meanings for the clauses. Part 2 represent the propositional logic statement for given English sentence. 43 represent the conjunctive normal form of part 2. And part 4 represent shows some other statements we want to prove using reflection proof method. Here part 1, English sentences. Here we have 7 sentences. Okay. It is sunny and warm day. We will enjoy. It is sentence, proposition statement. Sunny or warm to enjoy. If it is warm and pleasant day, you will do strawberry picking. That means warm and pleasant. That is to strawberry picking. It is raining, then no strawberry picking. That means raining. That is to not strawberry picking. It is warm day, warm. It is raining, raining. It is sunny, sunny. In proposition statement, sunny. In CNF of part 2, CNF of enjoy or not sunny or not warm, and second one, strawberry picking are not warm or not pleasant, and final, not strawberry picking are not raining, right? Are not raining, warm, raining, final ga sunny. Okay. Here goals, goal 1, you are not doing strawberry picking. Okay. Second goal, you will enjoy. Enjoy. Goal 3, try it yourself. You will get wet. Here, goal 1, you are not doing strawberry picking. Here, prove not strawberry picking. Here, resume strawberry picking. That means negate the goal and add it to the clause. Okay. Here, prove strawberry picking and strawberry picking are not raining, not strawberry picking are not raining. That is to not raining. That is to contradiction, empty clause, and raining, raining to contradiction, empty clause. And next goal to enjoy. You will enjoy, prove enjoy. Assume not enjoy means negate the goal and add it to given clause. First one enjoy and second enjoy or sunny or warm. These two to not sunny or not warm. To not sunny to contradiction, empty clause. And next warm to not sunny to contradiction, warm, empty clause. And sunny, final sunny to contradiction, empty clause. Okay. Algorithm, list, resolution, proposition. Here we are familiar to know that with the resolution process, we can state a few results. Okay. Here last example, find the resultant of the clauses in set ARB, not ARD, CR not B. Here you can clearly see that CRD is a resultant of the set. That means ARB, not ARD, CR not B. Okay. Here now that we are familiar with the resolution process, we can state a few results. Here if C is a resultant of two clauses C1 and C2, then C is called a logical consequence of the set of the clauses C1, C2. Okay. Okay. 275, 644. Okay. Here note that we are familiar with the resolution process. We can state a few results. Few results. Okay, note that we are familiar with the resolution process. We can state a few results. If C is a resultant of two clauses C1 and C2, then C is called a logical consequence of the set of the clauses C1, comma C2. This is known as resolution principle. Okay, resolution principle. If a contradiction for an empty class, contradiction or an empty class is derived from a set of S of clauses using resolution, then S is said to be unsatisfiable. Okay. Derivation of contradiction for a set B by S by resolution method is called a resolution reputation of S. No. Okay. A class C is said to be a logical consequence of S if C is derived from yes. C is derived from yes. Okay, a class C is said to be a logical consequence of yes if C is derived from yes. Alternatively, using the resolution reputation concept, a class C is defined to be a logical consequence of yes if and only if the set yes, yes, not sure. Yes, union is unsatisfied. Is unsatisfied. That is a contradiction or any empty class is deduced from the set S dash. Assuming that initially the set S is satisfiable. Here, okay. Resolution proposition. Here in proposition logic, there are two normal forms, namely disjunctive normal form DNF and conjunctive normal form CNF. Okay. CNF and DNF. Okay. A formula is said to be in its normal form if it is constructed using only natural connectivities, negate and R. Here, not and not and R. In DNF, the formula is represented as disjunction of conjunction. That is in the form Li1 and Li2 and so on and L. M. 1 1 and 2 1 M. L1 to LM. R and so on R. LP1 and LP2 and so on and LPK. Whereas in CNF, it is represented as conjunction of disjunction. That is in the form L, L1 or LL2 or so on, L and LL, LM and so on and LP1 or LP2 R and so on or LPK. Where all L, I, J are literals, positive or negative atoms, we can easily write the CNF form of a given formula as C1A, C1 and C2 and so on, and C N, where each is C cap 1 less than or equal to K less than or equal to N is a disjunction of literals and is called a class. formally, a clause is defined as a formula of the form L1 or L2 or and so on or Lm. Therefore, if a given formula is converted to its equivalent CNF as C1 and C2 and so on and Cn, then the set of clauses is nothing but a set of each conjunct of CNF, that is C1 to C1 and so on Cn. Okay. For example, the set ARB not ARD, CR not B represent a set of clauses ARB not ARD and CR not B. Okay. The procedure by which such clauses for a given formula can be obtained is obtained. Okay. The conversion of a formula to CNF. Any formula in propositional logic can be easily transformed into its equivalent CNF representation by using the equivalence laws. Okay. Eliminate double negation signs by using not of A equal to A. Use De Morgan's laws to push, that means negation immediately before the atomic formula. That means not of A and B, that is equal to not A or not B. Not of A or B, that is equal to not A and not B. Not A or not A. Use distributive law to get CNF A, B and C, that equal to A, B and A. Here eliminate implies and equivalence by using the following equation of A implies B, that is equal to not A or not B, not A or B, A equivalence B, that is equal to A implies B and B implies C. Okay. Okay, this is very, very important. Resolution in propositional logic. Resolution repetition in propositional logic. Okay. 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 Okay.